Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
This is the time you need that pace.
Palmer. Now it's Darwin. Good read, needed to be. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mohamed Salah. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Mbappe. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And it's Cancelo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gavi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's on a charge. Nedved.
Oh, really well played.
It's a mighty effort! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now he's off and running. No, he's not getting his way this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Totti. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one.
Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
And it's played forward. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. So what can they make of this? Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Palmer threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Totti. Rummenigge. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Palmer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Totti. Gavi. Gavi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro proves too strong. Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cancelo. No, that's been intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. The second half then, just getting going. Thuram makes the interception. Haaland. Gavi is the team's great visionary. Now it's Totti. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. McAllister. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Nedved. Fiddles it through. Shapes to shoot! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Can he put it away? He scores! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking.
And he's had a shot! It's in! Right back in the game!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Van Dijk. And he was quick to react. Gets his pass away. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Nunez might just make this. And no, that was never going to make it. Gavi. Good spot, he's seen the run. You can run onto that. Chance! And yes, it's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9 lascia il campo per il numero 20.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Nicely intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Nunez. Nunez. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good ball! Totti! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's been caught napping. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Rice. McAllister. Bantai gets over and intercepts. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Ronaldinho. Passes short and sharp. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. McAllister. Palmer. Looking for the run. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. João Cancelo gets good distance on it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10 Totti. Numero 5 lasciano il campo per il
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
4 minuti di recupero.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Forwards and with intent. That is good alertness. Foden. There will be 4 extra minutes. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Goes for the header! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
And yes, it's him again. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would